All right, welcome back. We're going to do some more planting. I've got some basil and some zucchinis to plant and tomato plants. So we're going to start with the basils. And again, I've added the fertilizer again as well. I've mixed it in, and I got to actually buy some more, but I did mix in some purple fertilizer in here, and I'm going to add the compost later on because these basils need, nitrogen is what they really need. For leaf growth, and that's what we want. So I'm going to be adding a lot of nitrogen blood meal to this when I plant. So we're going to start with just these three, and then we'll move on to cucumbers, zucchinis, because it'll be too long. I'm going to wet this down a little bit. Soil is very, very dry, so I want to make sure it's saturated really good. And I'm almost out of all-purpose fertilizer. I've been using it a lot doing these plantings here. And I got plenty of compost, so I'm going to be adding a lot of compost to this bed so they can get a little more nitrogen, more nutrients for it. So let's do this. This is sweet basil. So so. And in the back row, in the back row here, I planted cucumber seeds. So I had some that I saved from a fruit last season, so I planted those there, and I hope they germinate and give me some cucumbers. If not, I always have time to buy more or even sow more seeds. There's plenty of time to do that, so I'm not too worried if they don't pop up. Not worried too much about it. Still plenty of time to either plant more seeds or just go to the box store, and get you a couple of plants. So let's wet it down a little bit. That. See how dry this is too? I really got to water these down. See how dry? And that's going to suck up all that water there in that hole. And I'm going to give these a real good watering. Get this last basil here. I'll put that right here. And I'm just waiting for those rains. I think we're supposed to get about 3 or 4 days of rain come through here next week. So I'm going to be watering in between as well, because this soil is really, really, really dry, and I really want to really get it nice and moist. Keep it moist. Now the zucchini plants I bought at the box store, the each little pot has at least three cucumbers, now 3 zucchinis in it. So I'm going to try and split them up, and maybe, hopefully, split them up and plant the extras somewhere else in the garden. Now, they don't like to be transplanted, but I'm going to give it a shot. It might kill them. It might kill the plant, but I'm going to try and at least save a few and have me some more zucchinis to plant around the garden. So no point in throwing them out. So these are Black Beauty zucchinis. And you can see here, nice plants. But I've got 1 here, 2, and 3. So I'm going to take the best one. Well, I'm going to have to see, try and split it. I don't know, we'll see if it, purpose fertilizer. So I'm going to see if they will take hold. You wet this down a lot. This is really, really dry. Okay, so let's see here. Now I'm going to plant only 4 zucchinis in this bed here. I had too many, I think, last season. I had overcrowded. I had like 6 in here, and I think it was just a little bit overcrowded. So let me see. It's gonna be kind of tricky, so I'm gonna just split it. I don't know. Don't try this at home. This one here I'm gonna plant, and hopefully it'll take hold. I'm gonna plant this at another planter here, and I'm gonna just keep these here, and then trim off. I might have to just trim one down and just narrow it to one plant. So hopefully I didn't do too much damage. Keep that one. Yeah, we'll keep those there. This one I'll leave it here now so that it stays wet. Move on to the next. This one's got 3 plants in it as well. So that's. And I had my zucchinis in this bed last season. And they did really well, but I think they were just a little bit too overcrowded. So I think I could have done better. Just, you got too overcrowded here, and it was taking up too much of the garden. It was just a big mess. So I'm gonna have 4 this time, and this should give me plenty of zucchinis. I mean, I don't have to have like 12 in here or nothing like that. 4 should be enough. All right, let's see this here. This has got 3 in it as well. Maybe you're supposed to plant all 3, but I don't know if you're supposed to have 3 in one location, you know? So, I don't know. Looks like we'll see if that survives. Gonna wet these. Okay. Next, and then we'll do the tomato plants, and I think I'll be done. I'll be done with planting for now. Oh, and I got some. I'll show you where I'm going to plant my bush beans. I'm going to change the spot this season. They do need a lot of sun. The bush beans need a lot of sun, so I had them in the bed behind me here. I had them in this bed here before, bush beans. I had this was bush beans last season. And they gave me a lot of bush beans, but it was massive. So I'm going to put them in the corner of the garden next time. So they're going to be out of the way. And they still get sunlight. They'll still get plenty of sunlight. All right, let's see. This one's got. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. I have this one here. I'm going to try and plant somewhere. I don't know. They don't like to be transplanted. I'll see what happens. I could always get more. No big deal. So I'm going to try and spread them around. Last one, and we'll do some tomatoes, and I think I'll be done for the day. Then I'm going to water all these down really well and come back tomorrow, check on them and see how they're doing, and water them some more because it's going to be in the 80s tomorrow, so it's going to be very hot out here for them. So I'm going to make sure and keep them nice and moist. Water, I'm going to saturate everything with water really well. Damn allergies. All right, keep these. I'm going to plant the other ones where I can find a spot. Oh, missed a spot here. Wonder if I should do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I might have to move one around and plant another one here. I'll do that later on. Let's get some tomato plants in. Let these down a little bit. See what we got for tomatoes. This is gonna be the tomato bed this season. I did have the bush beans here. Now all this is gonna be tomato bed. I might do carrots here. I might plant carrots here in this bed. Haven't decided yet. I'm not gonna leave it bare though. So we have I think this is the Better Boy. We'll do this one first. And I'm going to bury it deep. So let me get the hose. I don't think this needs blood meal. I'm going to give it all-purpose fertilizer. All right. All right. Okay. One down. I'll water it later on. And we already got these two here. So one tomato plant, and I'll show you where the bush beans are going to go this season. And this is going to be my bush bean bed right here. I'm going to put at least 6 plants in there. You can go more than that. I'm gonna do 6 plants in this bed because they do bush out a lot, and you want to be able to get to them. I know a lot of people pack them in really tight, and you put like 16 plants in there or whatever, and I don't know how they do that. So for these, perfect time to plant them. So I'm going to have, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm high enough for 6. So one here. One here. I'm probably doing tighter than that, but one here. One here. I got 2 left, so I'm going to put 2 more on this side. Put one right here, and one right there. Could probably fit more, but we'll see. I'm going to see if these actually pop up. And I'm going to water these down really good right now. Get them started. And I'm going to add some probably some more blood meal to this. I'm gonna water it with I'm gonna put some blood meal, maybe a little bit more of a granular on top as well. So we'll let this soak in. All right, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I've got my tomatoes planted. I've got my basil and my zucchinis. I've got some zucchini plants that I'm going to try and spread around here, see if they can see if they take a hold and actually give me some zucchini plants. But hopefully these don't die on me. I'm going to transplant these wherever I can find a spot. I'll just put them anywhere, pop them over here, probably in the back, just to use them. And thank you for joining me, guys. So I got the basils, I got some more stuff to finish, but everything's pretty much planted. So thank you for joining me, and then I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe if you're a new viewer. Take care, guys.